Hello everyone, and welcome back to part 6 of the X-Wing build. Today we're going to actually start working on the engine covers. We're not going to have the landing gear, so we can put the actual door covers and close them up and get them glued together, and then also we'll start gluing the 4 cannons on the outside of the wing, so let's get started. Well, hello, welcome back. We got these guys all glued together nice. These are the landing gear bays, where the landing gear for the bottoms would be. And they would kind of sit like that. And then these doors open and the landing gear goes out. But they glued up. This is the one that had all the boogery stuff all over it from the overrun of the glue on the brain part there. But I got a little bit of a gap there and a little bit of a gap there. I don't mind that seam there because that's supposed to show that we have you know, that's a door that closes. The big hole there I want to try to close. And I think this thicker the thicker of the extra thins, and right here we got a little bit. Let's see if I can. A lot of times you can fill these in with glue, and that's what seems to be working. Like I said, I don't mind the seam. You know, the big seam going there. I just don't want that hole there. Hole I don't like. I mean, it could look like a damaged landing bay door, but still, we can hide a lot of it. And I'm going to have to doubly dose this because it does evaporate. And there. There's a little bit of a gap there, but I don't think that's much. I'm not going to go crazy. This is all under the ship. Probably not ever even going to be seen. Let's try even the quicker set, but it doesn't have as much carrier to it. So it might not fill a hole as fast. But what it can do, once it does, it dries really fast. And this all has to be, that one all has to be filed yet, so that helps too. The other one's been sanded, this one here, so. But we'll let it dry a little longer before I lightly hit it with sanding. I'm not going to overly try to hide this seam. I just don't want that extreme uprise from the two thickness of the panels. A little bit don't hurt because it shows that it's 2 panels closing. So we don't want to overly hide it. Although with this day and age of technology, they should close fairly good. So, but yeah, we don't want to completely. I think that's what's going on. Some of the glue that But our biggest issue is these squares and this edge here. This sticks out more than the rest, but that was fairly easy fix too. This file has one edge has a actual filing edge, and the other edge is no filing edge, which is great because sometimes you want to be in a spot where you don't want this to file into anything, but you're using this edge. So I use the smaller edge to get into these notches, and of course the edge with the file. And since this is a round product, you want to kind of rock it back and forth to get that roundness, because we're not trying to make a flat, we're trying to make a round, and just hide that step where the plastic didn't. Isn't lining up right. And if it's shifted even this way, I can fix that too by using the big part of the square as a guide. And this one was in better shape than the other. That was quick, at least that side. We still have the other side. And again, we'll just yeah, some of the sellers on eBay, if you're a first-time buyer, they'll send you a gift. I got like this dinosaur. I usually get stickers. I get special deals like on the next purchase. I got this as a gift. This center punch. You know, the kind that you like that. But I found I gotta twist it to read. I might have to check that. I don't remember them ever having to be like that. Where you had to twist them to There's Jack. Hey, buddy. No one's here that's gonna pester you. You know Nikki. You just they're the ones that brought you to me. Are you afraid that you're gonna get taken away? You ain't going nowhere. Hey. You ain't going nowhere. You're my kitty. Right, Jack? You're my kitty. Mm-hmm. You're my kitty. You ain't going nowhere. No one's taking you away from me. Yes, no one's taking you away from me. No one's taking you away from me. And no one's taking me away from you. Right, Brookie Brook? You're a good girl. At least you came out. I had some visitors in there, so sorry about that. I forgot almost forgot there for a second I was filming. But Jack, the people that he was staying with before, they had their daughter. When she was born, and she's a doll, what an angel. Her name's what are you guys doing? But when she was born, they needed to get rid of Brooke because she's very clingy and likes to get into things, and was gonna, she would have been in the stroller or in the crib, and all that kind of stuff. Not to be mischief, just that's just Brooke. So they had to get rid of her, and I just lost my cat Smokes, who was like the best. I had her for 20 plus years. I'm not even sure, but I know it was at least 20 plus. So all I'm doing right now is just getting rid of that raised bump on the actual raised details. There's two squares that are a raised detail on those covers, and a little bit of raised detail that's supposed to be that on the actual flat spot. They're sticking out further. So those we want to sit pretty nice. And it probably wouldn't have been crucial. I don't think anybody would ever saw down there look, but it's just, it's only a minute or two of sanding, so. That's easy to get nice. The files make life so much easier. I used to try to do all this initially with sandpaper. It would be here forever. But at least the file, you can get rid of the bulk. You can be kind of controllative, like I showed, doing these notches, and then you just come back in and smooth it all out and soften it up from the scratches from the file. Although those files are nice, they're not overly aggressive, but they leave big notches. And yeah, like I don't mind to see a little bit of a seam even on those, because it is, I just don't, I want the difference in height to be much better. And I'm quite happy with that. Let's go back over this one that I hit with some glue. Even though that glue probably didn't do really very much, because it's really just adds a shininess to anything. That's all it does. Yeah, but that looks pretty good. Did it close? No, there's that hole still. There's still a little one there. Let's try the quick set again. I'm hoping the quick set will set up before it starts flowing all over the place. Maybe I keep it like this for a sec, because there is a little lip that this went on top, so there is a place where this glue can dam up. It's starting to, but eventually it does evaporate away. I could probably try the Revell if I don't douse it. But the regular extra thin has a little bit of a carrier to it, so trying to get some of that in here too. And then that it will fill in some of that. I think that's good enough. Yeah, I could put some spot putty in there. But like I said, I don't think anybody ever is going to know. Alright, we can start putting the, I think we can start putting these on. I think I'm going to go with this. And we might have to tape these guys. So the best way to do that, these glued on nice. Best way to do that would be to, alright, we know that's the way the ass end of that goes. So you're going to be this, but let's make you this way. We'll do a dry fit because I want to see how these actually fit. I think that's the nicer edge. I think we keep it up forward. We could clamp it, so I think we just put a little bit of glue. Actually, I wonder if I use, let's do this the correct way. If I get you guys set like that, again, I should always pre-open these. Reach around here, hit that spot, and hit that spot. Yeah, and it's starting to tack already. There we go. Then what we'll do, I'm almost wondering if I should put just a drop of that. least that area right there. Where it's got a good pocket. One little drop there. I'm loving this little needle on that. The rest I'll hit with the thing, and we'll go with the more the thin glue that has a little more gluing strength instead of solvent based. There we go. I don't know if I take any small clamps. Just do that. She looks good. So let's do that. That'll hold her. And we can do the other one. Alright, well, we'll do the same thing here again. We'll get the quick set. And hit it. And that should hopefully tack it. Especially when you get it on both sides. Yeah, that looks great. I'm going to follow up with some of this glue. That, I think, will bond it better. Actually, I should probably put a drop of this in there. Yeah, that looks good. That it only attaches where the pegs are. And it looks really good where those pegs are. So we'll let that go. One side down. We got the cannons going. They're going the right way. Yeah, because the engines will come out here. Those are the, before I do something silly, like put them on the wrong way. And what I'm doing here, actually, this would be this way. Looking to see which one has the best side to expose up. And that's got that dimple there. Oh, these. Oh, that one I have that dimple there too. And there. I exposed the bad dimple on every. These, that one don't. This one's got it. Of course, that's the better side. So what I'll do is I'll make them a hit. Like that'll be a hit there. On each one of those spots. And since this has got the nicer one, I'll make it. It's in the exact same spot. Exact same spot. There's something where they're tooling. Or do we just hide it on these two? This one ain't bad. Nah, this ain't bad at all. So we'll do this one. And that way we can put this one, I think, we'll hide it. So, let's get you like that. I think I can clamp these before I even start gluing them. I can. Clamps are working great. And then we'll do a quick set. I think that starts softening the plastic up really quick. And plus it gives me that good tight on really quick. That was a lot. For this type of shit, that was a lot. We don't need a quick set. Hello, Jackie J. What you doing, buddy? Kitty. Hi, Kitty. Want to say hi? Say hi. Hey, Jackie Kitty. Look up here. Say hi. This is Jack, my buddy. Well, except when you do something like that. Well, at least there wasn't glue, bub. Wasn't an open bottle of glue there. Little stinkeroo. He likes to be up my chair. He likes to be next to me. Yes. Yeah, my bud. Alright. Well, we can probably start clamping this one, John and Jack. You want to help? Besides just giving hair everywhere. Alright, that's going the way the engines are. Okay. So if we do this one, nope, see, that shows that dimple no matter where you go. Even if I went this way, it would have showed it. So yeah, it don't matter. Engines are that way. So these little dimples are just set to show themselves. Clamp this quick. Make sure she's pushed forward. Let's get this a little more in the center. That's the way it should look, I think. I hope. I'm sure there's some twists in the them. Oh, what are you gonna do? I do need you yet. Which side needs the glue? So probably you. Not staying up here, Jack? You saw something down there to play with. kinds of things moved there. Alright, where do we want it? Let's get some of this actual in there. And even though this is the thicker glue, it's still thinner than most stuff. Like as far as like tube glue and my only main difference between these two is this has the nice applicator. Which is fine, because then I have the same glue, but I have different ways to apply it. And this one has the nice needle applicator, so I can do more precise. Or this is a big brush, and it's a big brush. Like, it's even a bigger brush than these. These are a very fine brush. But, alright, and then we should go across all these one more time with normal quick, or ultra thin, I should say quick. Like I said, it helps make the other glues flow, especially that thicker glue. We get here? I'm not sure. Oh, it won't hurt to hit it again. But there we go. We got the main part of the Canons on there. And we'll just let them dry. Let them both up here on the towel. Make sure we close this in case we have a kitty that wants to grab things again. And yeah, until then, we'll let this dry. We'll I think I'm gonna right away notch these things out. These go like this, so I think they slide up on that like that, yeah. So we got to figure out a good spot to come down, and I'm thinking like right there. Just come down right in there. Only thing I can think of. And like I said, there's plenty of plastic on this side, so I won't see it if I notch too far. So we just got to do a notch on each of these little corners on the inside where the big edge is. It doesn't need to be much, because I think I'm going to run this wire here, so it only needs to be a little. I could either do them sideways and just do a real tiny notch as far as thickness, or I could run it like that. Not sure which saw I'm going to use. I'm going to use this saw. Which that's the perfect width for that. Yeah, I think we'll do that. And then it's going to get hit with some white paint. I could even putty it too. We could even putty them over. And that might be something to do too. So I will talk to everyone very shortly when we come back and take care of probably starting putting some of the laser guns together. We can at least get, if we can get these painted. So I can't put those in the gray part, so we can get these painted, and this painted white. We can get that in there. I got the engine pieces all light blocked. I had to do it from the outside. I hope I got enough black paint down there. We shall see. I don't think I do. I might have to hit it with more black. Let's get a 3-volt battery. And one of these and see if something's going to tell me that we have not. Nope. Nope, I still got a glowing, an extremely glowing engine. The black did not. And then there's a burr of plastic that's not letting me pull it out. There it is. Yeah, so every one of these. Yeah. I mean, and it's all black. But as soon as you hit that, it's not as black as you think it is. So, yeah, so we'll go through and hit these again with black. Lovely. I thought I had those ready. But I got a while yet because we're going to have to let stuff dry, and I need to dump. Do a camera dump here. SD card dump. Put the light back on here. So there's stuff we can do. We can start painting these white while these are getting painted black again. But yeah. I might go and hit it with my black acrylic and see if that, it's a finer paint than what's out of that paint can, and it will dry really quick too. So I think that's what we're going to do. I will just get a paintbrush, airbrush, dirty. So, until then, I will see you shortly.